everyone, I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and our new series, Greece.
So we just started our brand new Italy series and not 1 week later we are starting the brand new series of Greece.
Which has very kindly surprised me for my 30th birthday. No! Greece! With a week, all-inclusive, 2-week package holiday to Kos, which is an island off of Greece. So we're going there, everything we could possibly want for a relaxing holiday. But of course, we wouldn't do it without you guys and show you what we do over there.
Just got our gate number, so we are walking over now. It is the Felix gate to where we are. We're just gonna go board the flight.
Hey guys, so we've just checked into our lovely suite.
We're gonna do a bit of unpacking now and then we're gonna go and get some food. There's kind of a late night snack. Hour or two?
Hour, from 11 till midnight I think it was.
Yeah, so luckily for us there's a bit of something for when we get off the plane.
Hello.
So we've just been and had some food at Flavors, which is the main buffet style restaurant here. I think there's 3 restaurants in total. Just wandered through the hotel a little bit because it is a resort, it's a whole estate. So we just had a little wander around and then we've come back to our room now and we are sat on the balcony just having a little drink from our mini fridge and just gonna unwind from the whole day. George has had a very crazy 48 hours as he only learned about this yesterday, and then we are gonna go to bed ready for a good day here tomorrow. So George has already been up and at it and been to the gym this morning. However, I have just woken up and I've had no caffeine. So we're just heading over to breakfast now at Flavours again.
Hey guys, so we've just come away from breakfast, which was very nice. All the bells and whistles.
Lots of selection.
That's what we like to see. And we have just bumped into the TUI rep as well, who's talked us through all the different tours that they do, when they're available and how much they cost. So we're going to come away and see what we both feel like. But again, this holidays are very leisurely. Just go with the flow, relax. So
this is where, in a week's time, you're like, we never stopped.
what happened?
Cut to us being shattered. But we've taken away the form with all the different trips on. So we are going to sit around the hotel today. We're going to pitch up somewhere and we're going to plan the rest of the week, the rest of the trip.
Absolutely.
Just sitting in the adult only area in the hotel, and we've just sat with our TUI form and filled out how we want to spend the whole week. So we have 3 kind of day trips, so two islands, and then we're going to spend 1 day driving around Kos and exploring this island, and then the other days we are going to chill here and have spa days or enjoy the facilities.
So she did mention that the north of Kos is best accessible by hiring a car. So there are tours around the island, more central and southern points, where you can do day tours and things like that. But I think a bit more secluded, a bit more off-grid. If you want to see the north, then hire a car, which is what we're going to do.
Just been for lunch at the other restaurant, so the Greek restaurant, which was lovely, and it's our first lunch, so it's nice to see a good selection. And now we are back in our trusty bed where we may see out the rest of the day. back to the Greek restaurant, picked up a few bits, and we are just enjoying the view.
Yeah, had a lovely nap between meals, and then, like a baby, now hungry after my nap, so I'm gonna eat and then get ready and go have tea. Hey guys, so we've all glammed up, say that in a white t-shirt.
You can't see.
And we are heading to the restaurant. So we're going to the same place we went last night with an idea of a bit of variety tomorrow. The rental car office is open till 9 PM, so we can go, fingers crossed, go book that, ready for an early start tomorrow.
So we've just booked a hire car for tomorrow. We actually got the last car available, which is very good luck for us because we were very late notice.
So with the rental, we do get fully comprehensive cover that's no extra cost. So you just pay for the rental for the day, which for the manual is €75, or if you want an automatic, that's 85. And you just have to return it like for like with the fuel, but everything else is covered. Very, very excited. And they even gave us some recommendations of where to go and what to do.
And now we are just in the bar waiting to go for our evening meal. We found the Italian and we found the main pool.
That's it.
Which, I mean, it's the biggest thing here.
It's a full-on Olympic-style pool.
I don't know how we missed it.
2.8 metres deep.
So we will be frequenting this area more often.
I'll be goggling up.
Good morning.
Morning.
So today we are renting a car to drive around the whole of Kos, which I'm really excited about.
Me too.
We've got a few stop-offs that we want to hit in particular, but right now we are just going to head to breakfast and go collect the keys for the car. So we've just located the car, just getting all set up. We are using a map today to find our way around because in Greece you can use your UK data through Tesco Mobile as normal. However, our phones have picked up that we are in Turkey because we are that close to Turkey. We're closer to Turkey than we are mainland Greece. So it thinks we're in Turkey and that is not included in our mobile data usage. So we can't really use our data to get around today. So we are going old school and we're using a map, so it could be a bit of trial and error.
We've got till 9 PM tonight to return the car, so if we get lost, it's going to be an adventure, but it might be a bit of a make haste towards the end of the day.
So first stop of the day is Kalymnos.
Hey guys, so we've just parked up and Bex has turned the maps on and we actually made it to the first spot. We were a bit unsure, but behind us you can actually make out as we are the furthest point southwest on the island. So you can just see behind us the rest of the island as it's a long, thin island.
That is it for Kalymnos. So we have kind of driven through it. There's a few places that you can stop for some food. There's a few restaurants. There's a gorgeous lookout. There's a few churches, a few stores and things like that. So there's a few things that you can do. But for us, we saw Paradise Beach on the way through, and there is a really stunning restaurant on the beach. So we've decided we're going to go there instead. just arrived in the town of Zia and we are going to be taking in the views around the island and also doing some shopping. Next stop of the day is Kos Town. Last stop of the day, and it is the thermal spas. This is one that we've seen on the map, we were interested in, but it was also recommended to us by Nikia. It is about 6 o'clock at night, and this one is the closest to our hotel. It's actually just down the road from our hotel, and we are just walking down the cliffs at the edge of the sea to go and see what all the fuss is about.
We've not seen any changing rooms. It is very rural. There's no built-up area other than a cafe at the top of the cliff where the car park is. So we've just had to get changed in the car just on the off chance that there is nothing down here, which it looks like at the minute. So we shall see how we go.
we have just visited the thermal spa. It wasn't at all what we were thinking it would be.
No, not at all.
But it was incredible, and you see it just behind us. So it's just on the beach, and some of the locals have actually dug it back out because they had a storm that filled it in. So they've dug a little trench to keep that warm water in.
It does give it a nice temperature range from the sea, obviously, to where the thermal water is originating from. If you've got a higher threshold to pain, go near where it's originating from, or if not, then the sea is it's like a jacuzzi temperature.
A really unique experience, and very glad that we got to give it a go. So that is our last stop of the day. We are now going to head back to the hotel, get ourselves all ready for the evening and go out for food again.
Morning everyone. So it's now day 3 here in beautiful sunny Greece, although it's not too sunny this morning. So we're just on our way to breakfast currently. Beck's had a nice lie-in this morning, and I've acquainted the gym. And today's plan, we knew it was going to be a bit overcast, so we decided to treat ourselves to a spa treatment, and we're going to go enjoy the spa facilities today.
So we are just abandoning our beachside, poolside sunbeds to go and get our massage. So we've got to walk over to the hotel next door, so Michelangelo Resort, and we have booked
Neck, shoulders and back massage, I think it was.
Well, as you can see, the weather has picked up tremendously, and this was the worst day of the week. So afterwards, I think we shall mooch back down to our poolside, beachside. So maybe.
So I'd like.
We are all done at the spa, which was very nice. I do, however, feel a little bit beat up. She told me, "You work at a computer?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You need this."
And let loose.
So now I have to have a massage every month. Mia's told me. The spa itself was
relatively small. There was a sauna, a steam room and a pool. And now we are heading back to our hotel to go and see if our prized position sunbeds are still by the main pool between the pool and the beach. All done at our favourite spot.
Yeah, we actually got it.
We did get our favourite spot back after the spa. We've had a very luxurious day. We've actually just watched the sunset over the edge of the hotel with a view of the ocean.
Hey everyone. So as you can tell, definitely my Becks anyway, it's spruced up and we are on our way now for our evening meal back at the main restaurant. They do have themes each night for different cuisines, so I can't remember what it is tonight, but we shall see. Morning everyone, so we are on our 4th full day here in the lovely Kos and we are about to head to breakfast, and today's plan is a bit more active. We knew that the day was going to be a bit more overcast in terms of weather, so we're going to enjoy the hotel and the next door hotel's facilities and go play tennis.
So just had a good hour running around playing tennis while it was kind of still cloudy and rainy. And now the sun's out, so we're gonna go get some lunch and then we're gonna go chill by the pool. We are ready a little bit early for our meal because we wanted to enjoy the sunset tonight. Normally we're getting ready and we miss it, so I really wanted to enjoy the gorgeous setting this evening. So we're now sat having a few drinks on the balcony. We are going to go to the bar at the hotel before our meal and then we're going to head to the Italian. Today is an adventure day. You'll be pleased to know, after seeing us by the pool an awful lot, we are actually heading to Nisyros Island, which is the volcanic island. We've booked a trip with 2 weeks today, so we're going on an adventure. So we have some free time now from our tour, so we've stopped for a bite to eat and then we're going to be wandering around the town a little bit.
In a couple of hours we then meet back at the main square where we will get a coach and that'll take us up to the summit of the volcano, I believe.
So we have just arrived at the crater for the volcano. So the whole island is a volcano, but this is the best spot to see it.
So we are just in the volcanic crater at the minute, and the smell of sulphur that the volcano releases is quite pungent on the nostrils.
From our trip out for the day, and it is 9 p.m. Food finishes at 9:30. We are doing our absolute best to spruce ourselves up and make some effort without going to the nines so that we can get some good food. We were slightly late coming back because some people forgot
What the hotel looks like.
to get off the bus at their hotel, so we had to spin around and go and take them back. I don't even think they said thank you, you know?
No,
like, not properly.
We were blaming him the whole time.
Yeah, we were sat on the bus, he had to spin this whole coach around
It's
to go back on very narrow Grecian streets.
Beautiful.
And it wasn't an easy job, we had to do it on a bit of a dirt track. And the whole time, this guy's just going... I'm
It's everyone
thinking,
else's fault.
this poor man has just extended his working day. We're all late to tea because you forgot what your hotel looks like, and now we're going to blame the coach driver. The coach driver did say the name of the hotel as every single one as he was dropping everybody off. But anyway, the day was very good.
Yes.
We got to see more of the island than I thought we were going to see, although when we booked the trip we had absolutely no idea what we were doing.
And we finished off with a spectacular sunset as well. It was incredible.
Impromptu decision to go to the bar and have a drink before bed.
I'll be doing them both at the same time, sleeping while I'm drinking. Morning guys, so it's day 6 for us here in the beautiful island of Kos, and today we are escaping it. So we've just had breakfast and we are heading for our coach that will take us again to catch a ferry as we are island hopping today. We are heading to Kalymnos and also to Blue Lagoon. Right, so we've just docked into Kalymnos. We are in the small port village of Bathis. It's famous for its oranges and its sponges. So there's a lot of cafes and things where they do fresh orange juice on the doorstep. Gonna have a wander around now. We've got about half an hour left here before we go grab some lunch at the next little island. Hey everyone, so we are back from our day trip travelling around the islands. We've glammed up and we're just on our way to the restaurant now to have our evening meal.
We had the absolute best time today. It was our favourite day of the whole holiday. It was very relaxing and very chilled. We just hopped from place to place, very well organised, and we just sat at the back of the boat and honestly had a little sleep.
And the best way to end our trip here, last full day, and what a great way to spend it.
Good morning guys, so we have just been for breakfast and now we are settled for the day at the beach in our hotel. So this is where we're going to spend the majority of the day, just chilling before we have to get our transfer to the airport. Ladies and gentlemen, so our day took a bit of a turn. We were enjoying ourselves on the beach, George was having a swim, and just sun creamed up, and then our mate decided to kick a rock and require stitches.
You'll all be pleased to know the rock is absolutely fine.
No rocks were harmed during the making of this holiday. However, it did mean we had to up and leave and go to the hospital because George needed stitches in his foot. So that's been this afternoon's activities. But we have, however, done very, very well because we fly home today. So that was the main concern. But it's taken us about an hour to get everything done. And we are now back at the hotel and we are going to get ourselves a drink. For anyone who's concerned, George is absolutely fine. Last drinks. Bit of a crazy day for us. We've not been great at vlogging today, but I'm sure you can understand why. So we are now all checked out of the room, we're all packed up, and we are just outside the hotel waiting for the transfer to the airport. We have had the best week here in Kos, and the hotel have been nothing short of perfect. They've been amazing, even with George's incident this morning. Can't fault them even before that, but they've been incredible all day. So that is all for us. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you very soon for the next one.